One of my favorite child-free characters from recent TV shows is Rebecca Bunch from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Crazy Ex revolves around mental health, and that's the reason that Rebecca gives for not wanting her own children. Unlike Robin in How I Met Your Mother, Rebecca doesn't have a dislike of children. In season 2, episode 8, when she babysits her friend's son, it's obvious that she doesn't know a lot about kids, but there's not a dislike there. Also, in episode 8, Rebecca has an imaginary interview in which she's asked if she's ever given birth. And she says, "Oh no, mental illness runs rampant on both sides of my family. Many suicides." And that's why it's kind of disappointing, spoilers for later seasons, that Rebecca donates an egg to her boss Daryl so he can have a baby with his boyfriend. Rebecca has a self-reported IQ of 165. She most certainly knows that that egg, while joined with someone else's sperm and raised by someone other than herself, will contain the DNA that she is afraid of making a baby with. And I suppose one could argue nature versus nurture, but there is another facet in that Rebecca is not in a good place to be donating an egg to anybody. She's just survived a suicide attempt, she's recently left outpatient treatment, which I assume means taking new medications, and now she's pumping herself full of hormones. And in the show, her friends do question her decision, but not at length, and I do wish that that part of the story could have been covered more because that still does have a mental health aspect. Also, in a rewatch of the show, I noticed another child-free character, White Josh. As I said, the reason Rebecca ends up donating an egg is because Daryl wants to have a baby with Josh. But they end up breaking up because Josh ends up coming out and saying, "I don't want to raise a kid." But once the baby's born, Josh comes to visit, and Daryl says, "I thought you hated babies." And Josh is like, "You have to stop saying that, because just because we don't want kids doesn't mean we hate them."